In this video I've got a sheet of A4 card and I'm using this ruler. Now I've aligned the ruler with the top of the page to give me a straight edge, and the pencil that I'm using is 0.5 Rotring Calligraphic or Ticky. Now I'm just going to hold the rule down there and draw under here. Just give me the first line. Yep, that's not bad. And then what I want to do from there, I want to use my Pilot calligraphy pens or Pilot parallel pens. I'm going to use the biggest one in the range of 3 that I've got, assuming my inks don't run out. Now this is 3.8mm. Now what we do here, in order to make the lettering the right size, what we have to do is the pen width, see the nib width. I want to do 6 of those for the capital letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again at the other end. And then I'm going to join the lines up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm just going to do another line under them. As you can see here, I've got the 2 lines now, and that's the height that I want my capital letters to be. But for the lowercase letters, I want it to be 4 high. So I'm going to do another line above this 4th one here. 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and meet it with the other end. Now I'm just waiting for the inks to dry before I do that. While I'm waiting for the inks to dry, let me just show you these Pilot parallel pens. Now they unscrew to reveal this part, the nib part here, but that unscrews from the barrel below. I'm turning anti-clockwise with the right hand side piece. Now here, it's got this cartridge that I just pushed in till it pierced it. Now they're not designed to be refillable, but you can obviously refill them if you get the correct inks. But it's actually easier just to buy these refillable cartridges. They're fairly cheap anyway, unless you're doing calligraphy writing all day long, in which case you need to reconsider the inks. I paid, I think, £2.50 for a small box of 12. Let me show you the box that I paid. One came with the set, and I bought another box. And I say it's got 12 in there, 12 cartridges, so that's not bad. As you can see, I've done an additional 3 markers on either end. Now that's for the lowercase letters to come below that line, and I don't want them to go any lower than 3. Now I've aligned the ruler above the 4th line there, or the 4th marker, and I'm meeting at the other end. So we've then got 3 lines. I want the lowercase letters to stay within this, and the uppercase capitals to go up to the top line. So the first one we're going to obviously do is the A. Now I'm not going to do all the alphabet. I'm not a professional calligrapher, so I'm just going to show you the A that I do at the minute. Now it's the Gothic style that I like, but I like to make my own variation of it and make some modifications to the standard classic Gothic style, because some of the lettering, in my opinion, is a bit ambiguous. We'll take for example the C, the G and the E. They look very similar, so I've slightly changed them, or changed them entirely. So the first letter, let me do the A then. I'm going to do a capital A. And what I do is I take it from the top line there, down to meet it there. Now go below the line on this, give it a little twist like that. Now keep to that angle there that I started with, come down and a curl at the end and up, and then here I want to just come across like that and then add there. So I've got 2 like that, and then I want to bring a bigger one in at the top. So that's not a bad A, is it? Now I've seen other A's done like this really. and it comes around like that and then down. Now it's alright, but somehow I kind of prefer the first one, don't you? So remember, I'm doing these in 3.8mm Pilot parallel pens. Now let's show a small lowercase a. So I come down, I don't start on the line, I just come down like that, and just give a little curve to the left, down there. If I go to the top, following that, and I want to check that up and meet these two, and then come down to the right. That here, this little tail here, tends to meet. If I did another A, for example, watch. See how they meet up with that tail. So let's do a B now. Now the B, I just come round. Sometimes you have to go back and add this little cursor thing in. Now here, I do a double line there. Start there, meet it. Some people start at the top. Now what you can do here is a little tail, a bigger tail like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this vertical line. Now these pens do write on their side like that, the point, you can see that there? So I've done a vertical line and a zigzag like that. I'm going to turn the pen slightly, just colour myself in a little square there. So that's the capital B. Let's do the lowercase b. There we go. And now let's do a capital C. Bring that C around like that. That's all you need for a C, but I'm going to put a vertical line in here and another zigzag just to give it a little bit of. You could put a little thing on it there if you wanted to, but I don't really like that. I like to just leave the C like it is. And a lowercase c is quite similar really, like that. Now a D is quite nice. Come down like that. Now in this respect I want to come like that, and this at this particular point go up like that. Now round, that's the D. Again you can put these little, I don't know what you call them, there's a particular name for them but I can't remember what it is. And now let's do a D. Now D is similar to the A, that way, that way. Now we've just leave it like that, and then we're going to come round. It's a lowercase, let's start it there. Now you can leave it like that, or you can do that at the end. I quite like to do that at the end, so it meets up with any letter. If I want to do, say, an O, and then I want to do an N. So there we have it. I won't do the video any longer, but you get the gist of what I'm doing there. Now just before I finish here, let me just do another colour. This is a smaller pen, this is a 2.4mm, different coloured ink. I mean the ink doesn't correspond with the lid. I should have put the same colours in really. Anyway, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make it a bit three-dimensional. So we're going to put these little following in vertical lines like this. Now you can do this, it gives it a different kind of look. See that? Just not too many. You can do it in the same colour as well. Put one in there and one in there. You can make them wider too. One there. Now within that D I could have put a vertical line, but never mind. Again, it's not going too bad as I'm trying to look over the camera here. So nearly finished. So that's just an alternative as well that you can add in there. So anyway, you get the gist of this calligraphy. I'm improving with it, so if you want some real professional stuff, look on YouTube. There's some real professionals on there that do this calligraphy. I just want to share my particular style. So anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you want some further videos, updates, and click on like if you liked the video, because it helps my numbers. So thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye. Where's the stop button?